Hello friends, today we are going to explore free online conferencing call which can be used for global conferencing, and it is flexible and most secure platform which can be used for online conferencing. So to start with, let's go to Google search and click on free online conferencing. You need to select the website www.freeconferencecall.com. Selecting this website, you will be taken to the home page of freeconferencecall.com. On the right corner, there is an option of login. If you are using it for the first time, you need to sign up, and if you already have your account, you can simply log in. So click on login. Here I enter my mail ID and the password. Click on submit, which will take me to my account page. This is the account dashboard, which gives every detailed information of my account, which contains the dial-in number. This is the dial-in number assigned to the country India where I live in. In this section of account information, it again gives the information about dial-in number. It provides the access code. It also provides the online meeting ID, host PIN, and playback number. Here there are quick actions such as host meeting, join meeting, invite, download app, and settings. There are different options provided on the home page, and they are menu. Click on menu. The first option is account dashboard. The next is settings. Click on settings to view different types of settings. It includes general information, where you can see every detailed information about you, your name, first name, last name, mail ID, the country you belong to, the time zone. It will also allow you to set the password. The next option is meeting settings. It enables the user to do the setting where you can do a variety of settings like entry and exit tones, announce caller count, display attendee list, wait for host, continue without host, recording, ask for job code, in meeting chat, whether it is on or off. The next is add-on configuration, where you can have international numbers, toll-free audio, and the one number. It also gives the facility of plugins and integration. It gives the integration to the various accounts like Slack, Evernote, Facebook, and the Google Calendar. Let me go back to menu. Other than the account dashboard and settings, there is the third section where you can see payment info. So this is all about the payment information if you go for a paid plan. Here you can have invoice history. You can go for invoice history and you can search for records. The other option is history and recordings. History and recording gives you the details of earlier recording, so you can search the earlier recordings as well. Here you can see the earlier recorded. The next option is invite, by means of which you can invite through Outlook plugin or even by using Google Calendar. So using Outlook plugin or Google Calendar, you can schedule the meeting. So for example, I can schedule the meeting as term end meeting. We can select the date, say 22 June. Timing is 2:29 p.m. or I can write 2:30 p.m. I can go for the duration. Let's be 1 hour. You can also write the description. You can send the invitation by email. You can write the email address here. You can click on copy host and you can also save to wall. Click on this I am not a robot. It will allow you to copy the invitation to the clipboard. You will get the message that your invitation is copied to clipboard. You can also click on invite by email. So it will take you to the email where you can add the accounts like outlook.com, Office 365, Google, Yahoo, iCloud and other accounts. So this is how you can invite the participants. So click on invite. You will get the message that invite is sent. Now let's go to their support menu. Here is the support center, which is divided into 5 sections: FAQ, host instructions, participant instructions, live training and tutorial. In the first section of FAQ, on the left side there are different topics based on which there are questions which may come in the user's mind. So before you wish to access pre-conference call, do refer to all the frequently asked questions so that your queries can be solved. They also provides the instructions for host. So before you host the meeting, you may refer to the instructions for the smooth conduction of the audio conferencing and video conferencing. They also provide the instructions for participants. So before you join any meeting, you may refer to this instruction for the easy access to the meeting. They provide the facility of live training, and the detailed schedule of their live training is mentioned on their meeting wall. So you may refer to the meeting wall to know the schedule about their live training. They also provide the facility of tutorials. So you can refer to all the videos that they have shared to have easy access to free conference call. So now let's go to meeting wall now. This is the wall of the host, web controls, broadcaster and wall preference. So let's go to wall. So this is the wall where you can see the host information, the name. You can also edit your information. On the left side, the online meeting ID, international dial-in numbers, and you can also click on invite. So here you will get the detail of your meetings. You can copy this information to the clipboard. So click on copy to clipboard. You will get the message. The invitation is copied to the clipboard. You can also use the option of sending this invitation by email. From this end also, you can host online meeting. Let's go to web controls, where there is a option of meeting settings. So before you start your meeting, you can perform variety of settings. You can do different settings, which includes entry and exit tones, announce caller count, display attendee list, wait for host, continue without host, recording, ask job code, and in meeting chat. So as per your requirement, you may select the option and do the setting. There is also facility for recording the session. So you can click on recording. There is a lock facility. You can also hold the conference, and there is an option to mute. They also mention the attendee list. At present, I am the only one. They also mention the information about the host, the name, the role, the type, the duration of the meeting, and few controls: hold line, mute user, and drop call. Click on this icon to stop the meeting. Now let me go back. Click on broadcast. So here is the description about all the previous broadcasts, which includes the description, the duration, the date, the options, and there is an option for delete. You can also download the broadcast. So let's go back now for wall preference. Here is the option to change the setting of your wall. You can change the color of your wall, top color, and the bottom color. You can click on this box to select the color. So you can select the color, or you can also use the RGB code. They also provide the option to change the background. So click on change background. You can select the image. Here are different panel options such that you can keep the master password. There is a facility to enable the password for meeting wall, calendar, meeting resources, radio, and then once the setting is done, you can save and close. So now you can see the wall is changed to the new background. So this is all about the meeting wall. Now let's see how to host a meeting. To host a meeting, we need to download the app, open it, and run it. So it will ask me to download the app. Click on Open Free Conference Call. You can copy information. You can copy meeting information from here. And here I'm into the meeting lobby. Here they gives the information about the meeting, dial-in code, access code, PIN. Click on join with computer audio. And here I'm into the meeting of free conference call. On the left hand side, you can see the icon to mute or unmute yourself, the video icon to start or to stop your video. You can also click on this audio icon to end your call. Click on this icon to display your invitation. This is the detailed information about your invitation that can be copied to the clipboard. So click on copy to clipboard. You will get information from pre-conference call that meeting credentials have been added to your clipboard. You can also invite the attendees by means of email. At present, I close down this. This is the facility to share the screen. So click on this play icon. There is the option to select the item. You can select the screen you want to share and click on start sharing. There are three options provided. You need to click on that option, share this application. There is an option so that the new item will be shared automatically. There is also option to show the preview. When you click on start sharing, your selected screen will get shared with the attendees. At present, I close it, and this is the facility provided by free conference call to record your meeting. So click on recording. You will get the message as recording has started. You can also click on the same record to stop the recording. You will also get the message for the same. Here is the list of attendees. At present, I am the only one. You can see detail about me. These are the details. You can also switch the role of presenter to the attendees. There is an option of mode, hold, lock, and question and answer. So you can start question and answer session here. You can type any question and the answer can be given during your conference. You can also use the option of locking the meeting. You can lock or unlock the meeting on clicking on this icon. You can hold the meeting or unhold the meeting. There is the option of mode. You can mute or unmute your conference. Also, you can keep it in lecture mode. So I go back. There is the option of chat. You can use the chat option to send the message to everyone, or you can also use an attachment or an emoji. Here is the icon to perform different settings, which includes the general settings, the profile. It displays the profile of host. It also performs audio settings, video settings, phone, advanced setting, and updates. So this is all about the preferences. Click on this icon to leave the meeting or to end the meeting. So at present, I click on leave to end the meeting. You will get the message that meeting is ended. So if you want to confirm to leave the meeting, you can click on leave. Else you can click on cancel. So I wish to leave the meeting. You can leave the meeting. So here I am back to my home page. You can also use the option of schedule. You can write the event name. You can select the date, the start time, and the duration. You can also write the description about the meeting, and you can add the participants by entering their email address. Now I can enter the email ID. And I click on schedule the meeting. Here is the message comes that your meeting is scheduled successfully. So this is how you can schedule the meeting or host a meeting. So this is all about pre-conference call which can be used to conduct online meeting. Thank you for watching the video. Thanks a lot.